Here are some classic, iconic cars from the 1970s that we'd be thrilled to drive today. As cars grow and develop over the generations, each decade produces its own fair share of outstanding vehicles during its time. Some, however, offer more than others, with a few lacking in decent options. Dodge Challenger RT. When thinking about cool cars from the 1970s, you probably initially think of muscle car from America. That's for good reason, as several American models created during the 1970s have been idolized over the years. An example of this would be Dodge's front-running sports car, the Challenger RT. Similar to the Challenger's brother, the Charger, the Challenger had a good bit of movie presence as well, although not as well known as the Dukes of Hazzard, Vanishing Point, providing the Challenger more than enough screen time. Along with this, the Challenger looked amazing and was one of the most competitive American used cars of the decade. The Datsun 240Z. Today, the JDM culture finds their favorite vehicles in the past. Most of the new cars don't do enough to impress the trollheads of today, causing a lot of JDM fans to reminisce on the good old days. One of these sought-after classics is the Datsun 240Z. Before Nissan was Nissan, they were known as Datsun. During the time as Datsun, they had made amazing vehicles, especially the Z-Series. Of the Z-Series, the 240Z is the most popular amongst JDM lovers. The car looks stunning and is a great platform to modify and tune. Number 3, we have the Lamborghini Miura. Anger can be a powerful motivator. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, reference how Lamborghini began. When Mr. Lamborghini was upset with his Ferrari's performance, Enzo Ferrari offered no help. This caused Lamborghini to make his own cars to spite Enzo, accidentally creating Ferrari's greatest rival. This rivalry would prove to be troublesome for Ferrari with Lamborghini's creation of the Miura. For all intents and purposes, the Miura was the first actual supercar. It could exceed 200 miles per hour, an outstanding feat of the 1970s. Today, many see the Miura as the car that created supercars and the car that put Lamborghini on the global map. Number 4 pick is the Porsche 911 Turbo. With BMW's turbochargers and passenger vehicles, more and more companies tried to get onto the bandwagon. One of these companies was the German manufacturer Porsche, who brought to the table the first turbocharged 911 Carrera. The 930-911 Turbo, this car was not for the faint of heart. In actuality, the 911 Turbo was actually the most dangerous car to daily drive. Huge turbo took forever to spool, causing turbos to initiate mid-corner and possibly spinning out the driver. Regardless of this, the 930 Turbo is still a very cool car, although it may be very hard to drive for those the ability it has and the potential to be a great driving experience. At number 5, we have the Ferrari 512 BB. Nowadays, Ferrari is associated with mid-engine driving setups, bright red supercars like the Enzo 488, F40, F50. However, this wasn't always the case. The birth of the 512 BB was Ferrari's first. This car was Ferrari's first mid-engine road car. At first, Enzo Ferrari thought that mid-engine cars were reserved for the track, with front-engine cars being for the road. Thankfully, he was eventually convinced otherwise, resulting in one of the sharpest and most revolutionary Ferraris of the 1970s. Friends, write in the comments what other cars would you guys want us to include on the list. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.